Okay guys, hope you're well. I'm going to follow up something I've just done for the squad on Scruff. And I often find it's easy just to go to market and kind of back it up, shall we say. So let me roll the intro while I switch my screens on and we'll get into this. And a warm welcome, one and all. I still got a sore throat, so I'm going to drink a lot. And why? Because we all know Scruffy likes it, coffee. So let's flick this over a second. Right, what we're looking at here is a breakdown of a bias. It's a bias tool that I use, which is at the bottom section. Now, the bottom section here, you plug some numbers in, and it spits this out. Now, if I just pull up the Discord, let's switch this on a second. It was in here, and I'm actually on doing it. There's a video going in fully of what that is, but I'm also going to go to chart, which is what I'm going now. So this is all for jet ski, and it's to genuinely help see what's going on. One of the issues is sometimes you're looking too much for the in. Now we're coming up to the top of the hour, so it's pretty much ready. So what this is telling me is I've looked at the bigger trend. It's all over the place. So whatever I'm doing, I'm going to be careful. The dominant direction is sell. So I'm only really looking for sells, and it's showing signs of selling on the lower time frames. It's telling me to wait, which is telling me the price is pushing up. So all I have to do is just wait for a good area of interest, sell that area of interest, and then target appropriately, which is about 19 pips. But it is an odd market today, and I'll tell you for why. I'm going to clean all these drawings off, so we've got a blank chart, because it's New Year's Eve tomorrow and the markets will slow down. So first of all, we want to have a look to see what's going on. Well, straight away, that'll tell you that there's an opportunity. Now you could say, well, that's moving up. But we've also got an absolute banger of a move here, and it hasn't retraced on itself. So that in itself could give us some structure. So I'm going to work from there up to that high point. It tickled that. So what I can do here is I can frame the market somewhat. So I'm just going to frame this, because what I'm trying to do is put some solid markers into this. Okay, something that I can work with. Now I already know I'm going to sell it. I'm going to drop it down into an hour. So there's all your Christmas time when the markets were shut. It's pushed up, one thing another. It's come down. It's breaking through here. Okay, have I got anything I can work with? Well, I can kind of work with this. Now, if I just pull that up onto there, what it'll do, it can give me some structure points. Okay, so again, I'm going to drop that onto there. Just edit that. I'm going to be a bit careful, because it's pretty much, it's not a million miles away from ready to go to market, to be honest. So I'm going to drop that down there, and then we're going to frame it above it as well, just like so. So these are all framed from solid structure points with dedicated high and low. So I can see a definitive high, and I can see where it started, which is here. Now the market also, this gap through Christmas, came down here, but I'm going to start it from this point. But realistically, it probably started down here. But this has given me a decent framework. Now I'm going to drop it into 15 minutes. Drop it into 15 minutes. Now what I have is this particular drop here, which is retraced on itself. So it's a series of levels based on key structure areas, and we're at one right now. It's gone up, it's failing the 50. So I'm going to drop these in as well. And it might look odd, but what it's done is it's created a zone here, which is what I'm interested in. Now I prefer a full markup rather than doing it like this, but this will give me what I need. Okay, so that's all locked into place. I can see what's going on, and my area of interest, because I know that it's pushing up, is probably in and around here. All right, that will be a nice area, but I can sell this. Where's it going to push if I'm wrong? Well, it's going to push up here, so I need to sort of manage this through, and then I can look at this. Okay, see what the situation is. What do we like? Well, it seems to have come up to there. It's still got room to go up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of the baseline down here somewhere. So if I'm just going to put a pending order in, need to just have it underneath, set it for the 19 pips that it's after. We drop that into place. There we go. There's the order in place. What I've done is I've just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the cluster point, which is these two here, which is highlighted on the other side as well there. So created the cluster. So that's a reasonable area to get in. And then we're going to try and get out at 19 pips, which is approximately here. And it's based on that. So what the sheet did, it didn't tell me where to get in. It just told me the narrative of the chart. And then all I had to do was just pick an area of the chart that I'm interested in, which happens to be where it's at pretty much now. Now, from here, I just need to get in and then figure out where I'm going to be wrong. Well, if I'm wrong, it's up here. All right. Now, this might come as a shocker to you. I could still make that target with a stop up there as 1-on-1. And you do that through what's called negative averaging, or DCA. Now, what that will do for me is it will reduce the downside and increase the upside. It's kind of a reverse psychology way of trading, but it's how your pension funds are built. It's always done that way. And then it's just a case of playing it out and seeing if it works. Now, at the moment, what you can see is the dominant trend is kind of down. It's just had a bit of profit taking, bit of a pullback against an aggressive move. Failed, and then it's pushing back down again. So again, if you're looking to read this, where's the aggressive move? Well, there's the top. There's the bottom. If you put a fib on, it'll actually show you exactly where that was. And there you go. We are now selling below the 50, so I'm right in where I put the order. And I just need to run that down back to the 23, which is where it's come from. And we've got our target in place. Now all I need to do now is I'll put a few pending orders in, just in case it's wrong, and let it get on with it. It's that simple, guys. That simple. So let's play it out and see what happens. Okay guys, it's now 20 to 7. I'm going to kill this off. Bosh, just like so. I could leave it to run, but the markets are running relatively slow, simply because it's New Year's Eve tomorrow and everybody's shutting down, if you like, and I don't want to let it run. Now, let me just take my tickets off. That's better. Just make certain everything's done. But if you look at the zones that I put in, it went in and tapped them pretty much bang on. And likewise, these zones here that I put in stalled on them as well. And if you've got your plan right, and there you go. So it's the scalp I did earlier, and then that's 180 quid. I can live with that. You know, I'd have liked it to be cracking 200, but it doesn't really matter. But the moral of the story of this one's quite simple. Find out what the general direction is, and then your entry is not as important as you think. If you get the direction right, it'll forgive your bad entry, genuinely will. And then it's just a case of managing it, and when the market offers you, take it. It's that simple. Just take it. You can always go back to market if you want to, but there's nothing worse than seeing it run into profit and you think, yes, I've got all this money, and then, oh, I haven't got that much money. Oh no, I've got no money. Oh God, I owe money. Then it becomes a problem. So that's what I've done now. It's just, like I said, it's just gone up by 6. It's been running hour and a bit. Just kill it off. Just take the money and be happy. So that was for you, kid. I hope it helps. Keep asking it in the clinic. Drop in the Zoom. We'll explore it even more on live charts when we do the sort of face-to-face chats that we do. And happy days. So there you go, guys. As always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.